when's it gonna say something? Let's do this. Yo, I got a rant. Fake trading influencers making me mad, man. I see them. I don't want to name names. I don't think that I have to. I don't think that it's necessary to get my point across here. But you're in this trading space. You're a noob. Who do you trust? How can you trust someone? It takes a long time. You follow the wrong person, it can derail you for years, because it not only takes you off the right path, but now all of a sudden you develop the wrong behavior patterns and you have to undo them, and it's a serious challenge. By the way, we cruising. It's Saturday. I'm headed to the farmer's market. Got Nolani, the dog, in the back chilling. Sup, dog? And then over here we got Makaha Beach. Live right next to the ocean. Very blessed. Am I a fake trading influencer? Well, we're gonna get into it. So, yeah, if you follow the wrong person, it's really problematic, because all of a sudden you have the wrong habit. It's really hard to correct the wrong habits. It's much better to start on the wrong and start from scratch. And for me, I followed the wrong people, and it really hurt me, and I'd like to save other people from that. And I mean, what it is like, I'm gonna tell you, like, I have a system that's computer back tested, it's robust, it has 100 years of history, it's simple to trade. But because I followed the wrong people, it's hard for me to follow the system, because at times, because of the bad habits I developed from some of the people that I followed. And, you know, I take my own responsibility, but you should use better discernment. But I mean, that's an example. But if you start off with the right system from scratch and it's easy to follow and you get the right habits from the start, it's possible. Most people fail at trading, but you know what happened to Richard Dennis's students? Richard Dennis turned $400 into $200 million, and it's verified. And when he taught his students, they were immediately profitable. They did 100% a year on average for 5 years, a group of 20 of them. That's not normal, but that's what happens when you get the right teaching and you get the right mentoring. And I've been in this space long enough, I wish I could spot it at the beginning, but knowing now, like, this person, my bullshit detector is way up. They're saying things that do not make sense to me in trading, and they're not saying the things that would make sense. And an example is all the guys who are promoting prop firms. These guys got fucking scammed by prop firms, and they know it's a scam, but now they're partnering with prop firms to scam you because they realize they want to be on the side of the scammers. These people are not authentic, they're not honest, they're not trustworthy. And let me try to be that with you. So the first thing is everybody selling you a course is a scammer. Because if you have a profitable trading system, no one would sell. That's not true, because it takes money to make money. Just because you have a profitable trading system doesn't mean you have money. And also, even if you have a lot of money, it's nice to have a consistent income, which trading will almost never give. Very rarely. I mean, it's not consistent, right? So you want more streams, especially if you got a wife, kids, business expenses, whatever. And also, even if you just trade, like, I don't want to always withdraw from my trading accounts. I'd like to be able to have savings and throw it into my trading accounts because I believe in them, right? So just because somebody's selling a product doesn't mean that it's fake, right? What do you need to look out for? You want to look out for verified track record and or robust back testing. So if you're going to follow a discretionary trader, you want a verified track record. And if you are buying a system, you want a robust back testing. I believe that it doesn't matter that much. If you're buying a system from someone and you see the back testing, it doesn't really matter what the trader's results are, because he may not be able to follow the system. So that doesn't necessarily matter. Now, if you're following a discretionary trader, it's very important. So how do you get verified results? Almost nobody has them. And the first one is, this is why I tell everybody who's new to start with Market Wizards, because these are verified hedge fund managers and private traders, And Jack Schwager, who wrote the books, did the work of going through their statements and confirming, this guy really averaged 300% annualized a year for 10 straight years. There's guys that did that, which is fucking insane. Why aren't they trillionaires? Well, they're prop traders and they kept withdrawing, but they really did that much. So read Market Wizards to start. And then also, it's nice to look at people who have done well in the National Investing Championships. So there's a National Stock Trading Championship, there's the Robbins Cup. People who have won these things are people you could learn to trade discretionary from. One of the guys that I studied was Mark Minervini, because he won the national championship in stock trading, I think multiple times, like 3 times. So and Oliver Kell's another one, but there's so many. So that's a good place to look. And I mean, that's proof again, this guy won the national stock championship 3 times, but he's selling a course. Does it mean that he's a scammer? No, it just means he likes money, right? So, but that's someone to learn from, right? I got his books, I read. So that's the first thing, is verified track record. Now, it's hard to verify a track record in, say, like the crypto space or whatever it is. And the alternative to that is computer backtesting. So I'm going to talk a little bit about computer backtesting and what to look for. And this is what I have to offer, is I don't have a great back record that I can show you for years. I'm beginning to build one, but what I can show you is, I'm not telling you to copy my discretionary trades anyways. I have a system and I can show you the back testing. But whether it's me or someone else, here's what to look for. So there's a lot of really good back tests that exist that you're gonna see. The problem is, a lot of them only look at a short time period with one asset. So it's essentially over optimized. So it's like, oh, this made $1 million, this made a million percent with Bitcoin in 2023. Well, yeah, but will it make money with gold in 2025? It's right, there's no evidence of that. So what you want to see with backtesting is it's generalized and works for a lot of assets, and it's robust. So for instance, for ours, it's not the best ever for Bitcoin necessarily, or the best ever for gold, but it works on Bitcoin for 10 years, it works on gold for 100 years, it works on NASDAQ for 40 years, it works on silver, it works on copper, it works on Solana, it works on Ethereum, it works on the Nikkei 225 Japanese stock market, it works on the Australian stock market, right? So you want your back tests to be, that you see, to work on a number of assets. And I learned this the hard way. Lost a lot of money when the computer back test came back great and we were trading Forex, but all the Forex, each strategy only worked for a specific pair, and I lost a bunch of money and turned out, hey, this is probably just noise. And noise is essentially like, it randomly worked for 10 years, right? Or it randomly worked during this time period. And to find the ones that didn't just randomly work, they need to be extremely robust, which means you want like 100-year price history, and you want all 3 major bullish asset classes to work on: precious metals, crypto, and stock indices. So that's something to look for, and that already is going to limit you severely of who you can follow, right? Do you have a verified track record, or do you have a robust back test? That's going to limit you to severely limit who you can follow. But I mean, in Market Wizards, there's a lot of leads. There's a lot of good people in there that you can look at. Going and checking out the surf, stopping by Pokai Bay right now, Pokai Bay Beach Park. There's a couple people out there actually. Parking lot. So we're gonna dive a little bit deeper here. This is the vibe right now in Hawaii right now. Just coming by to look at the surf. It's the summer, there's not much, it's Saturday. But if there's a little bump, I don't know, it might be something to do. Nah, it's too small. Oh, there's people out there. No, it's too small. So here's another thing to look out for, and that is the chance of blow up. So there's another back test that I saw, that I studied. They're called NERP, and they sell a product. They sell an algo, and they have a couple problems. I think one of them is that it's maybe over optimized, but the other is that they martingale. So you want to know what the risk management is. What is martingale? Martingale is when a position moves against you, you add to that position, and then if it moves against you again, you add to that position again. And the idea is, in the Forex market, eventually price is going to come back and you're going to turn every loser into a winner. But the problem is, if price keeps moving against you and you keep adding to the position, eventually you lose everything and you blow up. So when I was looking at that, I was like, this is not tradable for me. I won't trade martingale. So you also need to look at the risk strategy. You want to understand the strategy, the max drawdowns. Other things is, if you exceed the max drawdown, historical drawdown, you should maybe stop the trading system and look at another trading system. But the more robust it is, the less likely you're going to have these problems. Anyways, I think you get the point. Most of the trading influencers neither have a track record nor have a system that actually works. And they're scamming you with prop firms, and they might be scamming you with courses. But not everybody who's selling courses or systems are scamming you. I can tell you, I'm not scamming you. And I can tell you also, a lot of the time I struggle in my personal trading, but I'm not telling you to follow me. I'm telling you that I have a computer system, and I share that computer model. People are happy with the model. Please critique it. Please help us make it better. But it works great, and you can check it out down below. But this isn't just me pitching myself, although that's part of it. It's me calling out the trading industry and saying, we see you, we know you're scamming, and do better, yo. Do better. And for you as the trader, recognize there are scams everywhere. But if someone can give you a track record and a robust back test, you could probably learn from them. But just make that mandatory. It's going to cause you to ignore a lot of people. It's also going to cause you to ignore certain people who are legit just because they don't share their back test, or they don't share their track record. But it's better to miss out on learning from someone good than to learn from somebody bad. Okay? So I hope you find that useful, and go check out our system. There's a link down below. Appreciate you. Much love. Talk to you soon. Peace.